South Africa hosted 98 meetings and conferences in 2023, adding more than 2 billion rand to the economy. The country is a chairmanship of the group of 20 in 2025 is forecast to significantly boost the economy even more. Our business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo, now joins us. Ntokozo, a very good morning to you. So what could the value be of the G20 meetings and what value could that bring to the economy?
Good morning, Aldrin. Well, as we've heard from our other colleagues through the morning, those conferences that would be brought on by the G20, not only adding to the economy in terms of those events, but also business tourism that would be coming in here. And I am with one business owner in the space, that's Jabu Dlamini, who is the Strategic Director for Concordia Villa and Phoenix Executive Transport. Thank you for talking to us. Now, I think start our viewers off by just giving us insights into how you started off in the eventing and conferencing industry.
Okay, my name is Jabu Dlamini. I'm the Strategic Director for Concordia Villa, as you've said, also in Phoenix Executive Transport. Growing up, you've got visions, you've got dreams, and one of the visions that I've always had was to see this kind of a space, as you can see what we have done through the years. And look, I can just say myself, I sometimes pinch myself because I don't actually believe it started as a dream, but yeah, here we are today. Yeah.
And it certainly is a beautiful space, just a stone's throw away from the Gallagher estate. Before you let us know the kind of markets that you go for, whether it's business or people just doing leisure, recently you've been involved in several projects, including the National Presidential MSME Awards. So the kind of conferencing and events that take place here, but also the kind of, clientele that do come to enjoy time at the villa here.
Look, here we are focusing on the executive people. As like you can see, it's an executive space where your directors, your big companies can actually come and have some privacy in. Even though we do a lot of also your wedding conferencing and yeah, you can also do your top tier party. So yeah, we are looking at people who actually it's basically networking. It's a networking place where we can be able to see how we can then evolve, going to the communities to give back and all that.
And talking about that, Jabu, if we go back to like the World Cup 2010, we did see a lot of black-owned small businesses trying to penetrate the eventing space and the hoteling and villas and so on. Looking back now, more than 14 years later, what opportunities do lie there? You were targeting the executives and so on. You said you pinched yourself sometimes, So how do they get to that next level in this industry? How difficult is it to really grow in this space?
I always say that more than anything, I respect my network, talking to people, telling them, do not fear. Fear is what actually kills most of us, whereby you look into something, you put it as a vision, you think that this is my dream, and the kind of people that you have to talk to. So it's more basically about knowledge. You need to read more about the space, understand the space, know exactly what you are talking about. Your vision then will be aligned to that, and then that's how you actually get to get somewhere. And then actually it's information, basically. Just get more information on the space. It does not matter. It's not just this. Any business that you want to start, get the vision right, get the information about the business, and then you take it from there.
And as a serial entrepreneur yourself, as Aldrin just said at the top of this conversation, the industry contributing 2 billion rand to the economy already. The G20, South Africa leading the G20 in 2025, expected to give a significant boost. How are you preparing to then take, those advantages or those opportunities that will come in 2025?
Look, we are part of the Gallagher Convention Center, and recently we have just started with a show or an event, a concept rather, that is called Music X, and we're bringing others like your boxing and all that. Look, growing up, like we used to have a lot of sports. So there are a lot of projects that are actually under the enterprise development that we are looking at. And yeah, let's see, we are prepared. I can't disclose much, but we are prepared.
Well, good luck to that, Jabu. And we hope we'll be the first to be invited to those events. Of course, Aldrin Jabu Dlamini is the strategic director here at Concordia Villa and Phoenix Executive Transport, saying they are ready to take charge of those opportunities that will be brought on by South Africa's leadership of the G20 in 2025, and really encouraging other business owners in the space to really surround themselves, with information, look for ways to find that information network, and always be prepared to take on those opportunities. And I'm sure President Cyril Ramaphosa, when he does give that briefing a little later on this morning, will, give ideas on where those opportunities will be for the entrepreneurs in the conferencing and event space to take advantage of, Aldrin.
Yeah, and collaboration, very important to that element as well. Thank you so much, Ntokozo Khumalo there. Ahead of the President's address on the official launch of South Africa's G20 presidency.